Howdy folks, welcome back to Taheton County. Got another quick update for you. This video probably won't be very long, but I bought a new piece of equipment, so I wanted to show that off. I came across this used Volvo, and this thing is just super handy. It's pretty quick, and you can carry quite a bit of stuff in the bucket. And I got a good deal on it. Oh, it was about half price, about 20 grand. And it's, like I said, it's fairly well used, but it's in good shape. It's been well taken care of. So I've just been moving the silage. What I did is I mowed my yard a few times and I dumped the grass clippings over here. And I don't think I'll do that anymore because it seems a little bit overpowered. Like I got a lot of silage from that. I'm just mowing my yard, so I don't think I'll do that anymore. We might do some other grass or something at some point, but anyway, let's hop in here. And yeah, this is a great little piece of equipment. And I'm also going to have a lot of manure to move. So this will be super handy for that because these little cows they're doing their darndest to fill that barn up. I've noticed the silage like back along the back here, you can't actually pick this up. I don't know if that's just a bug with this silo or what, but we'll get what we can. I got most of it out of here, and I've just been sticking it in the feed silo over here. You might have caught a glimpse of another purchase inside the barn there. I was doing this with the tractor, was it the 786? My main workhorse tractor over there. With that little bucket and that transmission is kind of a pain. You have to, every time you shift in reverse, you go into first gear. So you're just constantly shifting. That little bitty bucket just doesn't hold nearly as much. So I thought I'd get a dedicated hauler here for this and for all the manure we're gonna have to move. And I've been keeping my eye out for a manure spreader. I haven't found anything yet. Don't want to go too big, but I thought we might get enough manure to at least get the grass field back there, get it fertilized. I think I mentioned that on the last video. If I didn't, I did go ahead and make 155 a grass field. It's all going to be grass back there where I normally bale, and plus the field now. And then I think we'll be in good shape, at least for the number of calves we have. And I would assume they'll eat more as they grow up. But this enhanced animal mod is new to me, so we're kind of figuring it out as we go. And I'm making use of the tool position saver mod, so you can set up saved position on your tools, then you just hit a key combo. Like I hit Control 1 and it goes down to the scooping position. Just hit Control 2 and it comes back up to the transport position. Then I back over here to the feed silo. I hit Control 3, it goes to the dumping ready position. Just save some mouse movement, and then Control 4 to dump. We can go Control 2 back to transport. It's a pretty handy mod for the keyboard users. And you can see, I don't think we can get any of this along the side. I think it's just a visual bug. Or you just can't pick it up, I'm not sure. Still says we have 3857 in here. So it could just be that that'll just stay in here. Yeah, it's looking like that's probably going to just stay in here. Let's see what we can get over here. Just farm sim things. Let's get 91. It looks like we could maybe pick up a little more. You gonna let me? Yeah, we got 99 that time. There we go. We got a little bit of it. You go check the 2870. I had it filling up with fuel. It takes a long time to fuel that thing up. Let's go check on that. I really like this Volvo though. It's quick. You can carry a lot of stuff. It's going to be a good addition to the farm. Getting a little bit there. Not much. I think we're going to just have to call that good. Got another 190 liters. Every little bit helps, I suppose. Alrighty, I don't have a manure spreader yet. But as you can see from the mound in there, we're gonna soon have to do something. Little calves have been quite busy in there. What do you think, little guys? I'm gonna let that cool off a bit. Actually, let's go over here. So I've been feeding the cows. I've got a hay bale in there just ready to go. They're all munching away. I think I might need to get some straw. I went ahead and bought this little trailer here. It works great behind the side-by-side. And I've been using that to feed, because now we've got the silage in the feed silo. I can just dump that out in the trailer. And give them a little bit of silage as well. So the calves are doing great. We can go take a look at the animal page here. Their health is slowly coming up. I don't know if that comes up as they age, or exactly what's going to happen there. We're about half full on slurry, so I'm also going to do something about the slurry. I don't know if I want to get a slurry spreader or if I should just sell it. Probably won't get us much. But yeah, I don't want to get too much, you know, expensive equipment. We've got a pretty good base of equipment already. So yeah, 155 is grass, and then we've normally been baling this, but now we can just bale this whole area down here once this grass grows in next spring. And that should be more than enough hay, I'm thinking. Or if we want to get fancy, we might even get into some TMR at some point. But again, I'd have to buy a mixer wagon. Have to buy more equipment. Oh yeah, how are the chickens doing over here? Have you got a full pallet for me yet? Not quite. Getting there, though. That's a lot of eggs. They're special eggs. They can just sit there, apparently. Well, that says object too heavy. I can't pick that up, really? Well, lift with your legs. And, yeah, the chicks, they're growing up fast. I don't know why their health stays so low. Maybe they just don't get that much health until they grow up. I'm not 100% sure. They're growing. These are all going to get sold, you know, as they mature. That one's 9 months. She's worth less for some reason. Those 20 are worth... Oh, no, I guess they're both worth $1. I was looking at the wrong number. Okay, so these 20, I guess, were already going to give birth before I turned that off. It's kind of goofy. It doesn't work realistically, but it does work. Now it says this rooster isn't worth anything for some reason. Maybe the young rooster will get along okay with the adult rooster. But we'll be selling some chickens at some point. And I looked into, there's some transport crates. Found a mod where you can get transport crates for chickens. But it's $500 for a crate that holds 8 chickens. So, I didn't care for that. So I may just end up selling them and paying somebody to come get them. take a little bit of hit on the price. The way she goes. Alright, let's go ahead and turn you off. I think you're doing well now. So other than that, we're supposed to get some rain this afternoon. Everything is pretty well done. If we take a look at the fields here real quick. Make sure it's done. I think I got everything plowed. I think we're in good shape. We got our winter wheat in. Both of those. 150 and 152. I believe I got everything plowed. Take a look at the precision farming. We're in pretty good shape for planting, I believe. See, our pH is still pretty good. And then I went ahead and did the anhydrous everywhere. So we're in good shape. We're just going to ride out the winter. I don't know if there'll be much content coming out here during the wintertime. Kind of play it by ear. If something interesting happens, I might make another video, but otherwise we'll be ready to hit it again in the spring. See how much snow we get. If we get a bunch of snow, maybe I'll do a snow plowing video. Where is he? I hear him. Let's be above the clouds. Alright, Traction King, did you get filled up? You did. Alright, let's go ahead and get this beast moved. I have to take out my gas tank there. So I got everything washed and pretty much just ready to store for the winter. I should check the anhydrous pricing and try to build this up when it gets low. So we did everything and we still have 37% left. So that's a pretty good deal. And I've just been parking this thing over here out of the way. And under this tree. Alright, you didn't hard to get warm, so you don't need to cool off. And I think that's about it. There's not much else going on. I've just been, I got all the field work done. Kind of taking care of the animals, doing a little shopping. And you can see from the balance up there, I've been spending some money, but I think it's money well spent. That little trailer there is super handy for feeding the calves. Don't eat your own manure, you silly calf. I guess we could go get some straw real quick. I thought about getting a skid steer, and I couldn't find a skid steer that could hold very much manure without tipping over. So I demoed a few units. Just wasn't happy with it. Then I ran across that used Volvo, and I think that's just going to hit the spot. It's going to be about perfect. But let's go grab a straw bale. Give them some straw in there, and I think that'll be about it for this update. Can't see. Still been keeping all my attachments in here. Get right up in there. There you go. See, the tractor always goes to first gear when you go to reverse. So when you're scooping a bunch of silage, it really slows you down. Alright, I want a straw bale, and probably just one. Oh, we only have 3 straw bales left. So we may end up having to buy some straw. But we do have the 2 wheat fields this time around, so we'll get a little more straw. But if we end up having to buy a lot of straw every year, then I may want to rotate one of the fields in as wheat. If we did one of the bigger fields with wheat, we would have a lot of straw. And with that big feed silo, I've even thought about not even baling the hay, but buying a pickup wagon. And then we could just dump the grass in the feed silo. Or I mean the hay in the feed silo. Not super realistic though. So we'll do bales for now. Yeah, there's the slurry outlet. I need to keep an eye out for a good cheap slurry tank. We'll take a look. I don't know if slurry sells for very much, but at least we'd be rid of it. Alright, look out, calves. I got a bale coming in for you here. For some straw. See if we can get this poked over the fence without tearing up anything. And if I can get it to slide off the forks. Farm Sim Magic likes to keep it on here. Yeah, man. There you go. Look out. I think it actually is going to settle down and be okay. Now, is it in the spot where it'll actually take it? Yeah, it's down to 37. Yeah, it's taken the straw, so they should be full now if we go check our meter here. Yeah, they're good on straw. So then it'll take the rest of that bale as they use up the straw. So there we go. They just need a straw bale about every month or so. Don't use a ton of it. But anywho, I think that'll do it for this video. A little bit of a shorter one, but there's not a whole lot going on here as we ease on into the wintertime. So thanks as always for watching. And I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.